Chu miel ke nan yo bara ma chala chuli ma gwa ko ri yan wan ko tiki kero ma pa miel ke gwa ko ri me ken ga ne bara cham tie ana te ka yelo ma ri wa ne cham ma wan ki kwere ma chala wan ri che ko yo no bi no ta mo kang do wa ga ye ka do ma re tum no duong ma no ka wa lo wo ti ba ti wa don ka ye ka ara ko ma ta
Poi la tela vi vedi. Tang lo qua đường kia ta càng. Ui nhung nó bè. Press release còn vi vedi. Mà charo tiệt cái. Qua unless bên chia. Là rio mo cái càng kia. Mà tang nó bên là vi vedi.
No, we know over the way. Mock này. It's a part of it.
mo ki ma ti ma re ti na to ya tum ba ma be na ro mo kwa na me mo ke ana ti bo re mo ke ne ma ka yo ma be ma na da ke re ti ya ki ka ran do ke re ti ti wo mi ni wo wo ge mo ma ka na pe ka pa yo gut dire mara no ti ane wo mo ti ke ka biru ma ka ka ti ka to bo to wa ano de tiene no tu mo
Poi.
me le mo ko caro me le lu bi no le tian te ke choi ge le mo me lo pa ma wa te ko ne ka cha ko wa choi le mo ko mi ro choi le ba chi
Ma poi ma te. Ani ri pe pe.
che ta ana ya lu mo per ka ne ai bi no transport no ga pa ne ka
There's an English version.
You know,
They talked about it.
you can summarize in law in 5 minutes.
Yes, in English.
ora do ramo sama lai che na lo ga ko wa ni ma do
Poi ma te. Tango da wa ke
ka ma le mo me ke na mo da che da ga ma me le mo che do ko wa ji ja tu wa lo ke le mo do nga ka no
Yes. I'll go first. Rwot, my name is Joseph Omagor. I work for Vision Group. My apologies, I came in late. I got a message late, but I just wanted in English the clearance about the confusion that's right now happening at the KCAR.
This clearance was done in the meeting of the 8th.
Okay.
Because that is the genuine Council of Chiefs meeting that did take place. I said that all other meetings that did happen, with all the declarations, pronouncements, announcements, and everything else, are null and void, because the procedures of calling a meeting here to discuss any matter, whether it being on a chief or on our people or anything foreign, is the convener of the meeting is the paramount chief, his deputy, or anybody whom they would assign. But the meeting that was called by a chief, which had no mandate to call a council meeting of chiefs. That chief is the chairman of the governing council, and the governing council comprises of only 5 chiefs, and they are a little bit, they are a technical arm of chiefs that is supposed to assist in the administration of Acholi. And their roles are spelled here in the letter that I got for them. And that means with this letter of appointment, which they didn't reply me, it means that they never took up that appointment. And if they've taken that appointment, they would report to the appointing authority, which is the paramount chief, of which none happened. Therefore, the meetings that did happen and what is happening now is illegal. That will bind Acholi and other chiefs. And in the meeting, the councils of chiefs, because they went astray, which has brought Acholi and its people in this dispute, the council of chiefs have suspended them from the operation of the institution until when they apologize to the council and also pay the fines that were given. The things that they are doing now is not correct because they are forging headed papers of Kepa. Actually, if you see from the first letter that they have written, you will find that the headed paper has been doctored a number of times to suit their interest. Those are all not binding, including the stamps that they have made. So for now, Kepa actually is intact because the paramount chief has not been found guilty of anything. Even the land in question, because people were thinking that the paramount chief had sold the palace land, which is not correct, because the palace land where we are now is still in the name of Gulu district, and we need to change it back, and therefore no transaction could be done on this land. The land that we are talking about is a private land, which I wanted to use as the paramount chief to help empower me so that I can also help the chiefs and the institution. So whatever they're doing out there must stop because we don't want the confusion that is going on. We have been through a lot as the people of Acholi. What we need now is unity, oneness, calmness, and working together. We have a lot of problems, for example, on land, the Balalu, the Karimojong, and others. That needs all of us to sit together. They are welcome to come back anytime. We will not segregate them, but we are condemning in the same time and strongly the actions that they did, because that is not according to traditions and culture of Acholi. Because as Acholis, we operate based on our norms, culture, and tradition. And there is no tradition here in Acholi which says that a chief can be removed in the manner that it has been done. There are only three things that would warrant the removal of a chief. That is, if the chief has gone mad, if the chief has killed a person, if a chief is someone who likes going out with people's wives. Those are three conditions that can warrant the chief to be removed, and none of which applied in this situation. So all that they're doing is up to them. It's not about Kepa actually, it's about themselves. And I advise them to stop. If not, then they will be caught up in the web of laws.
Okay. Finally, how many are the chiefs that are on this other side that is
No, there
rebelling?
is no chief which is on either side or the other side. That doesn't work like that. But if you want chiefs that attended meetings, I mentioned that. The chiefs that were in Kidgum, the photos are there. You must have seen. I think there are about 12 or so. Amongst them, there are some which were who haven't been installed. So you don't call them a chief because they haven't gone through the rites and the rituals. So this core to this, there are about 7 of them, which, like the one of Atiak has a question mark because he's not the chief. The real chief is there, in which I personally participated in his installation in 2002. The one of Pagak, there are 2 there. So who is the chief there? Of Paicho, the same. Ogea of Labon has not been installed. So, so what they're doing is all messed up. It's like a badly acted drama. So the chiefs, the official number of chiefs that we have in Acholi, that is with the government, that is with the Ministry of Gender, are 54. But later on, there are other chiefs who came saying that they didn't have time during the time of restoration. They didn't have time to come out. And when we go and investigate and we find that they're genuine, we bring them on board because we do not want to exclude anybody out. That is why the numbers risen to about 57. So the meetings that we've been holding, if you talk of numbers, the meeting that we had on the 8th, you saw the number of chiefs that were there. People should stop confusing those who came to attend, and I would say those who are in the gallery, if I may say, with the real chiefs. The real chiefs are there. They signed a different attendance list because people thought they were very wise. They went and took photos of the general attendance list that was there and sent it, and they were scrutinizing. I said, you see, this is not a chief. We invited people who are not chiefs. You know, I'm not the dance. You know, there is a special attendance list for the chiefs. And if you look at the meeting that we had in Kalon, again, you see the number of people, the number of chiefs who are there. You know. So if you want to talk of majority and the numbers, I'm with them.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Rwot.
Okay.
What's the bell?
Transport requirement. Okay, you're gonna vote Jacob. Jacob,